This is the 4-point anchor for Lebanon Express 245 meter high line. This is the west anchor. Each of these strands seems to be pretty well loaded, and it seems to be it hasn't, I don't think the angle of the line has moved much, and these bolts are pretty well placed on the same plane. Comes to the master point, and we have the double shackle coming to the whoopies. Double shackle coming to extension slings. These are eye-to-eye Amsteel slings that are Brummel locked. Each one is independently connected to a whoopie sling with a girth hitch here, and the whoopie slings are in the same direction here, coming up to the hang point. The hang point, oh, there's some bird shit on there. That's great. The hang point shackle goes to an extension sling for the main line, because this gap here is 245 meters and the piece of webbing is 500 meters. So counting for all the sag and the loops in the backup, we just basically didn't have enough webbing for this line. The anchor points down here are not that great because using this area is not that great because the farmer here just planted a whole bunch of plants here, and apparently he got a little bit upset that we may have been trampling on some of his plants. I don't know if we did, or maybe the locals might have, because we did see a lot of locals here just tromping around, but we'll have to be more careful about that. So the main line shackle and span set goes to another shackle, which goes to a bit of an extended out soft release going to the web lock here. And the soft release is all tied off and also independently tied off the tail of the soft release. The main line is also tied back to this extra rope here that goes all the way back to the anchor. So this rope that is kind of the backup for this is tied off independently, and so same at the end there with the backup on the backup webbing is tied off there to a carabiner, which then goes out to this same independent line that goes all the way back. Looks like we have this tied back here as well. Why not? This line is fairly off level, but of course at this length, everybody walking it really doesn't seem to care. The hang frame is really nicely placed. I would have preferred the hang frame to be actually out towards the edge here, but because the farmer had just put all these grape plants here, he just planted all these grape plants, we tried to respect that as much as we could, so we had the hang frame much further back from the edge. And that's about it.